So in this short video, I want to really show how easy it is to install and configure DirectAccess. So first I'm going to go to my Manage, Add Roles and Features. I'm going to do it to my local box. And I'm just going to go and install my remote access services. And I want the management tools. So I'm going to say add those features. This has a bunch of other prerequisites, which is going to configure. And I just need all of those defaults. I'm just clicking yes, basically to everything. I don't need to change a thing. I'm going to say restart if required. And then I'm going to let that finish. Now while it's rebooting, I'm going to go into the ADAC, the Administrative Center. I'm just going to quickly create a group which I'll put the computer accounts in that are going to be supported for DirectAccess. I don't want to use all domain computers for this. So I can sort of navigate around. And I guess I'll create it in my desktop OU. And I'm just going to create a new group. It's going to be a security, a global. And I'm just going to call it DirectAccess Clients. And then I would go and add computer accounts into there. And obviously if I want to use PowerShell, I can actually see the PowerShell command to do that down here. So now I have a group that I would add all my computers into, and I'll specify that during the DirectAccess wizard. So this is rebooted. So it's going to complete a few little steps. I can go into Server Manager, and it's actually going to tell me that, hey, remote access has actually been installed, and you need to do some post configuration, which actually launched the wizard for me, or I could just manually launch that wizard. As you can see, it's just finishing that off. It's all done. And notice it's saying configuration is required. And I'm going to have this in my little warning up here. And I can now do open the getting started wizard. Again, I could also go to Tools, Remote Access Management. So in this case right here, normally we'd deploy both DirectAccess and VPN. I'm going to do just DirectAccess. So just doing a quick check on my requirements. Now based on my configuration, this VM has only got one network interface. The only thing it can do is say behind an edge device. So a single network adapter. I would give it the name, so I'm just going to make this up. This doesn't really exist. da.savilltech.com. It's going to be apply. Now I can actually edit those settings. So if I click this, it's going to give me the chance to tweak things before it actually deploys it. For example, you can see right here, the GPOs, the names it's going to use. I can see the clients it's actually enabling. So this is that domain computers. I don't really want it going to every single computer in my environment. So I'm going to change that to DirectAccess clients and remove domain computers. See, there's other configuration I can do, but for right now, click OK, finish. It's creating those group policy objects for me. So there's one for the server, the DirectAccess server, so it's scoped to only apply to the DA server. And there's one for the client, which is going to be scoped to that group name I just specified. So you can see it going through all of those steps. And that's done. I now have a DirectAccess server. So that's literally how easy it is to get going with this. So now I have the Remote Access Management Console. I can go through and do additional configurations. Really whatever I need to do at this point. So I go to Configuration tab. And this is where I can actually go and change those various settings. So I'm deploying for client access and remote management, but I could just do remote management. So they can't actually connect to my resources. This is just for me to manage them. It's also configured that network connectivity assistant for me automatically. But again, I can tweak the things at all of these areas.